This is the weekly horoscope for Leo for the week of January 16th, 2023. Hello, my kitty cats. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And if you want more horoscopes, check out my daily horoscopes on my TikTok as well. The link is in the description box below. And let me see what else. I do offer readings Monday through Thursday, so be sure to check that out. Again, link in the description box below this video. And I think that's it. And subscribe, please, and help this channel grow. And thank you for everyone who has. On the 18th, Mercury goes direct. It won't be officially direct till February 2nd. Then we have the Sun on Friday going into Aquarius. Then on the 21st, right after that, the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, so lots going on. So at this time, the Lilith moon is conjunct with Vulcan. Pluto's conjunct with the Sun. Juno's conjunct with Jupiter. So lots of powerful energies here helping us along. Monday, your employer is likely to be more demanding, making necessary for you to become more efficient. It is often a time of hard work, so be careful not to overexert yourself. Keep a watchful eye on your health, particularly areas related to the heart and the spinal cords or the back. You may have to deal with coworkers who do not respect your rights or vice versa. Power struggles in the office can happen. Just be careful that you don't push too hard to get your own way. There is a tendency to overexert yourself and take on more than you can handle, so try to exercise moderation. Relationships with authority, father figures might be strained. Usually at some point, your fortitude is challenged so that you must make stands for yourself. Try to do so without compromising who you are. In about a year, your purpose in life will become more clear. Tuesday, it is a good time for introspection on your personal life. As often there's a balance between your obligations and your personal needs. You should be feeling pretty good about life. Emotionally, you may tend to wear your heart on your sleeves. Not the easiest time with Saturn opposing the ascendant, the Lilith moon opposing Pluto, or there could be a strain in your relationships or your marriage or live-in relationships. Don't believe everything you hear. Talk is super cheap at this time, or people could be telling you what you want to hear, or this could be some idle gossip going on at this time and somebody giving you false hope and just being just nasty about your feelings, you know. For some of you, you can be idealizing your relationships. So for others of you, this can be flirting and reading too much into a situation. For some of you, this could be flirting and, it could lead to something. But I wouldn't go testing the waters like so far. Need more evidence, okay? So meaning this person got to touch you or something while they're flirting. Like something that indicates we're flirting. You know how like dudes like come up behind you and like hug you and stuff like that? You know what I'm talking about? You know that hug? I know that hug. And it's like, you really interested in me, aren't you, boy? You know that hug? Okay? It gotta be like something like that. Travel becomes much more pleasant. Any legal matters that you may have in the works bring good results. For some of you, this is a popular energy time for you. On the media or social media, you could be getting a lot more friend requests at this time. A great time for you to be more about your social life and taking it out of your routine. Then Mercury goes direct at 8:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a good time to take care of your financial affairs, obligations, pay down debts. Credit may be cheaper to come by. If interested in obtaining a loan, you may feel more nervous than usual now. It will be important for you to double check paperwork in the office, as there would be a tendency toward making errors. This can be at times careful not to overstep your authority in the workplace. Relationships with coworkers may encroach upon your boundaries or vice versa. Don't make promises you can't keep at this time. Mars is quincunx to Mercury at this time. You can be reevaluating your relationships, or you can be reevaluating your career direction at this time. For some of you, this could be thoughts of going back to school, or this could be even thoughts of changing your major. On the 19th, you're prone to get into arguments with others. Try to listen more. The Sun is sesquadrating Chiron in your first and ninth house. You're being asked to be more open-minded. Your way of thinking and accepting of others people's beliefs or ways of doing things. You may not be open to a new way of thinking or changes that are happening around you. Also, with Neptune in the 8th house is quincunx in your 1st house, I feel like for some of you, you are avoiding the elephant in the room, or you could be avoiding certain confrontations or conversations with other people because you may not know how to deal with it. You may not know how to lead into it at this time without getting into some kind of fight. I feel like you can be internalizing a lot of things right now that you're going through in your life, and they're a little bit out of your control with this energy and needing to adapt. So this can be a frustrating time for some of you. You could be yelling and screaming and having outbursts and fighting with other people. This is a time, but not getting to the point of why you're mad. You know, it's like you're really deflecting from the truth. You know, it's almost like you're lying, but at the same time, you're kind of like lying. You don't want to talk about it, but at the same time, you want to talk about it, but you don't want to go there. So, you know, it's kind of like that. Like you're avoiding it, but you're not. It's like there's something bothering you. You want to say something, but at the same time, you don't. On the 20th at 3:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Sun enters Aquarius in your 7th house of relationships. This could be a popular energy time for you. The Sun enters your 7th house of relationships. You can be getting along better with people at work, or a great time for teamwork makes the dream work. You can be reevaluating your relationships. You can be bored with certain friendships. You can outgrow certain people, or for some of you, you could be bored in love. You could be focusing on other things that are going on at home. This can be a positive energy time for communications, or all systems go when it comes to certain things that you want. You may have an important partnership with a powerful individual. A mate may be going through life changes, and you can be giving more responsibilities. This could also be a peaceful partnership and mutual trust. Marriage is a period of bliss for those of you who are married. A love relationship may turn more serious. Your mate is very supportive of you now. If there has been relationship tension, this could be an easing of tension and settling of hostilities and getting along better with each other. The first card I come up with is the King of Swords. You're very analytical in your way of thinking at this time with this energy. For some of you, this is a lot of clarity onto a situation going on in your life. The Hermit card, you can be staying more to yourself. You can be very cerebral with this energy. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. You have a lot of opportunities coming up to you or being offered to you at this time with this energy. I know that December was very harsh, but now it seems like January is opening up doors for you and bringing about new growth into your life, and also opportunities to grow where you're working at this time. The Eight of Swords, you can be going through it emotionally. For some of you, can be thinking about the past, your regrets, your mistakes. For others of you, this could be dealing with like childhood stuff and not letting go of the bone at this time. The Five of Swords, be careful with the gossip and the bullying that could be going on around you. Somebody trying to make you look bad at this time. Don't get baited into conversations with this energy. I feel like you will get baited into a conversation with somebody. Somebody's trying to get answers out of you. So it could be like she said, he said stuff kind of situations to see where you stand in a relationship or how you feel about somebody at this time. Don't do it. The Six of Cups can be sentimental about the past with this energy. So there could be like lots of thoughts or talks of the past. There could be a little bit of obsession about the past because you're processing certain situations in your life that you have been through at this time and you're not over it. The Two of Coins, burning candles at both ends of the stick. During this time period, a busy energy for you as well, lots going on in life. So this could be like working home this week with this energy. The Devil card brings about endings. For some of you, be on the right side of the law, okay? Because we're dealing with ninth house energy as well. For others of you, this could be dealing with legal matters coming up this week, getting a divorce. This could be dealing with also limiting situations and limited by your finances. at this time about what you can and cannot do. For others of you, I feel that whatever is going on in your life, that your children are being affected, or whatever fights you're going through with other people is affecting your children. So try to be about bigger picture at this time, and try to be a bit self-aware about fighting around your kids because they see it and they don't like it. It's very disturbing to them is what I see at this time. With this energy, for some of you, this could be dealing with someone in your life that has autism. And they may need more of your time and attention during this time period as well. So they may be more. They could be more of the focus at this time. So just be careful and try to be patient with that person. The Seven of Wands, I feel like you can be dealing with a manipulative person at this time, or a liar. So I would be careful with this energy. I feel like also during this time period, certain things that you want can be a bit of a process. You can be playing the waiting game at this time when it comes to certain things that you want. So you can also feel very frustrated with this energy, and it could be a while before you see anything happening. The Seven of Swords, I feel like with this energy here that you can be leaving a toxic relationship. You can also be using this time period to work on yourself. You can be very quiet and very cerebral in your head. Not the easiest energy time. There's confrontation going on here. I feel like somebody's trying to throw you under the bus at this time, so keep your receipts, keep your text messages. I feel something is going to really piss you off this week, and it's not going to make you think logically about a situation, okay? So you need to try to be as logical as possible, but this could be like the pot calling the kettle black, or this could be a situation here where this is like, I don't know, like what I said in the astrology, certain things that you've been bottling up are going to come to the surface at this time, and you don't want what really is pissing you off to come to the surface. So you're going to make everything else come to the surface that's bothering you, but not the main idea. Okay, so that's what's happening here. So you're really pissed about something. I feel for some of you here, this could be dealing with addiction issues, or somebody that has addiction issues at this time. That could be coming up. Or maybe you have an addictive personality. I would be careful with that. With this energy, be gentle, be kind to yourself during this time period as well. The World card, the world works in your favor. There could be some traveling coming up for some of you here this week, or this could be some much needed good news happening. The High Priestess card, I feel you need to stay away from dominating people with this energy, because dominating people could be a trigger. It's best to deal with them in silence. Stay away from them. Keep your name out of their mouth as well. Don't talk about your good at this time. It could be a situation that once you start talking about getting a raise and stuff like that, and let's say you're getting back on your feet and you're living with somebody, and then next thing you know, they start saying, okay, now you need to pay your bills, now you owe me money, but then they do it in such a way. So this could be fighting about that with this energy. So it's best to keep your good to yourself at this time with this energy. You're very much in your head this week about things. You really, you don't do well by yourself this week, so if you have to be by yourself, try to give the brain something to do this week, because you're really, Lilith moon is in Leo, so you're really internalizing a lot of things that are going on. Something is really bothering you, or something this week is going to really bother you, and it's going to bring up a lot of tar, a lot of emotional tar, okay? And you're just not going to be happy at this time. It's like, like I said, watch the previous video about the Lilith moon. I talk about it for you guys to sign. So I do feel like for some of you, I do see harsh words happening here with this energy, okay? I do feel like there's a passive shift going away from the past at this time as well. The Five of Wands, you're being defensive. Okay, you may take this to the internet too and have some Twitter wars happening as well with this energy, okay? So I would be really careful with dealing with other people. The Emperor card, later on, you could feel more in control of your situation. You can be dealing with father or a dominating person, or a person that's in authority, so be careful. I feel also you can't take back your words, so be careful with hurt words with this energy. Alrighty, so just be aware of that. The Queen of Wands, you're very analytical in your way of thinking. There is new love around you, but you could be just dating at this time and kind of getting your feet wet. I do see an emotional affair happening around some of you here as well with this energy. I do feel like this is a great time for teachers, or you could be dealing with on-the-job training this week as well with this energy, and it could go well for you. For some of you, this could be spiritual traveling with this energy. I feel like for some of you, you could be more intuitive this week, so really trust your intuition this week. For others of you, this is a good time for psychics with this energy, or this could be you reading your own cards at this time with this energy because you're looking for something specific during this time period to come up in the cards. So that's what I see happening. Or you could be trying to call things before they happen. Maybe you don't like somebody at this time and you could be trying to predict their outcome. I wouldn't do that because all you're doing is getting their angels to protect them even more. So I would just leave their outcome alone and just, let them be blessed. And as long as they're not bothering you, just leave them alone. Okay? Because the more you put energy on them, the worse it's going to get. For some of you, this emotional affair that you're having, this could be like a soulmate or a twin flame, or you had a past life with this person. So that's why you're kind of like obsessed about this person, or this person is obsessed about you. So we're seeing like a lot of like people from the past, from past lives coming back, or this could be an ex coming back into the picture, or an emotional affair is like coming around again, and maybe you have more of an opportunity now to talk to this person this week, okay? I feel like for some of you, you need to be careful with certain areas that you could be driving in or working in this week, because you could be working in a not so great area, okay, during this time period. So be aware of your stuff, be aware of your person this week with this energy as well. We can see like a lot of frustrated people already because of the prices of everything. So be kind to everybody that you come across with, because I think like everybody's going to be going through it on some kind of level this week. Alrighty. The Fool card brings about new beginnings. Good luck is here. Okay, good luck is happening at this time with this energy. Also, this could be a time of new beginnings. This is a creative time for you as well with this energy. The Knight of Wands, I feel like for some of you, could be very defensive. Okay, you're definitely protecting yourself. This is a time of karma, so know that. The Magician card, as above, so below. I feel like prayers are going to be answered, so this could be in regards to that emotional affair, and prayers are going to be answered in regards to that relationship. That person may reciprocate. I feel like for some of you, this could be landing the dream job. I also see pregnancy, so if you're not expecting to get anybody pregnant, I would put a raincoat on it, okay? If you are wanting to get pregnant, mazel, mazel, mazel. Babies are a blessing. Babies are beautiful, so good job. All right, congratulations. The Nine of Swords, buyer's remorse. Watch your spending. Whatever you're worrying about is more in your head, in your reality. You can be dealing with a liar or a manipulative person, so I wouldn't believe everything this person tells you at this time. The Death card, you are climbing the corporate ladder, but you're also starting your Saturn, Dasha, and Leo, so I would really start squirreling away your money, because when Saturn in March goes into your 8th house, when it goes retrograde, not now, but next year in 2024, you're really going to feel that pinch. You're going to feel that hurt. So just know that. Squirrel away your money. Save, 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 okay? Because it's going to help you when you're going through it, okay? Saturn Dasha takes a while, all right? So it takes many years, like 19 years sometimes. I think it's going to be the longest Saturn Dasha. So, just be aware of that, all righty? And then the next Saturn Dasha, I think, goes into Scorpio. So, just be aware of that. I feel also you could be a perfectionist. At this time, you'll be throwing yourself into work with this energy. I feel like this is growth at this time, and you're seeing things now. You could be getting an internship. You have opportunities to prove yourself at this time. Growth happening. So you could be really throwing yourself into work. The Wheel of Fortune card brings about a turn of events coming up for you. Recognition and success is happening for you. The Four of Swords, confrontation. this week. Okay. Some I feel like the past is gonna get rehashed, and you're gonna be feeling kind of damn way. I would really be careful. Here we go again. Okay. I feel also you're very rebellious at this time. You tend to do your own thing, or you tend to go against the grain. You have a great level of control. I would really use it at this time. The Tower card talks of a move, talks of changes happening. Things are going to be out of your control and no longer apply in your life during this time period as well. The Four of Wands, I feel like you could be pleasantly surprised this week as well with this energy. I feel like somebody could be emotionally unavailable at this time. Maybe they're going through it emotionally and getting their life together. Maybe they're busy. For sometimes it means affair. Maybe they're married. The Five of Coins, I feel like things are going to be out of your control this week. This could be just events happening that are out of your control. Like for example, getting a loan. Okay. And then having very quickly. So whatever is coming up is going to happen very quickly for you. Or this could be dealing with unexpected expenditures. Alrighty. The Temperance card, you're very much about your sanity at this time. This could also be creating order out of chaos. Also, you're taking. I feel like some of you have very good willpower at this time. You're sobering up with this energy. You're working on yourself at this time with this energy. And I feel like at this time you're creating order. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank everyone who has. I really appreciate the support with this channel and help grow. Kisses.